more than a year ago, a tornado ripped through the North Jefferson County area.
Yeah, and since then, the town of Kimberly has been slowly but surely putting their community back together. WIAT 42 News reporter Stefan Dingle was there today and has more on what they are doing to get back to normal. Stefan?
Well, Jim and Sherry, the night of April 28th is one that the people in the city of Kimberly will never forget. A tornado they were not expecting to rip right through their small city left them to deal with damage that destroyed their community church and their entire fire station. But now, more than a year later, they are saying they're rebuilding for the God's glory.
When you drive down Highway 31, you can't help but notice the rebuilding of the Kimberly Church of God. Construction workers building a bigger and better church than they had before a tornado hit more than a year ago.
What is left over from the original footprint is you can see the tile that goes into the foyer. Gotcha. Everything else here is completely new. We took it down to the ground.
The damage to the church may have been a blessing in disguise, as they are adding an entire new section to the church that will now include elevators. Here in the Kimberly Church of God, they're building classrooms, and in this room right here is going to be the youth sanctuary. And according to the pastor and project manager, they say building this church is a blessing. But just across the road here, the pillar of the community is breaking ground. The Kimberly Fire Department has been without a home for the past year, operating out of a tent and City Hall. But Wednesday, they broke ground to finally build their new station.
Of course, it's one of those things, it's been a long road and everything. We're just glad that we finally see some progress occurring.
It's one of the cornerstones. You know, people use it for direction purposes. It makes people feel safe to know that the fire station's here. They can see it, they can come up, get their blood pressure checked, whatever the case may be.
No matter the location in Kimberly, one thing is clear. The life and spiritual lines of this city are working its way back.
That city has a great attitude about their progress. Now, the construction to the church and the new fire station is expected to be completed by late September. Live in the studio, Stefan Dingle, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.